Secretary of State Marco Rubio says the government will start revoking the visas of some Chinese students who are studying in the United States. Now, Rubio says that includes those studying what he calls critical fields. Overlapping with that is a hearing that just wrapped up in Boston. A judge just issued a preliminary injunction to extend a temporary restraining order against the Trump administration's efforts to prevent Harvard from enrolling international students. So let's bring in CBS News national correspondent Nikki Battiste. She's live in Cambridge, Massachusetts, where Harvard commencement just wrapped up. That ruling coming out while international students sat in the audience, likely seeing on their social media what the ruling was.
Pretty surreal, and as you can see, graduation is just wrapping up. Students are coming out of Harvard Square while this federal hearing just wrapped up. You mentioned it, Reed. This judge basically said, I'm going to put a preliminary injunction in place so not a single Harvard foreign student can have his or her visa revoked. She wants this battle between the White House and Harvard University to run the full course of law before any single student could even potentially be, a foreign student could be removed from this campus. So it's basically a pause and a protection for the international students here, and for Harvard, at least today, a win in this fight. Reed?
We know that oftentimes the students who are being honored at commencement are very vocal there in Harvard Yard. What was the reaction to any of the words that were spoken there?
Students have actually just been coming out. I spoke with one international student who was going in. He's from India. And I said, what are you just feeling today? He said, I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed because I'm graduating from Harvard, a lifelong dream. But I'm also overwhelmed because who would have ever thought this battle over whether or not we could even attend this university would be happening? In the last week, as I've spoken with probably 60 to 70 students, and I will note all but 3 of them were uncomfortable talking on camera because they've been fearful. That's another word that I've heard, and there's been a lot of panic. But most students here, whether they're international students or U.S.-born students, have said that this legal battle between the White House and their school has really united this campus. Reed?
Fascinating time to be on the campus of Harvard University and hear what everybody has to say. Nikki, I have a food tip for you for lunch. You are within steps away from a great place called Tate Bakery. Tate Bakery, right off of Harvard Square, if you can get a seat. I think it's going to be a little crowded.
I'll bring you something.
Oh, please do.
I'll get you something, Reed. Thank you.
Croissant heaven.